Hey, how are we doing, boys and girls? Welcome back to some more Grey Zone Warfare. Today, I wanted to cover a level 1 starting gun. This is the gun we've currently got on at the minute. It's using the AK. It's a very, very good gun. It's using the 7.62 39 ammo. You can get this easily available on all the AI in the starting area. So we're talking about people who are still in here doing a lot of the missions around this area, and also going off to some of the easier areas still out of this area, like going over to, say, Banpar, maybe over here, maybe a little bit daring, but it's still not too bad. And also over at Hunter's Paradise, you can use this weapon as long as you're going for your headshots. But it's mainly used for this area here because you can get the ammo easily available to you by killing the AI. So if you're still in the start area and you've still got only the level 1 traders, this is the perfect gun for you. The only thing which is different on this gun is the scope. I've put a of 1 times to 4 times on it, which I can get from the level 2. But I'm also going to be showing you scopes which are available for level 1 in the same vendor, which we go over when buying this weapon. So let's head over to the vendors and build this gun. Okay, so I'm going to put everything in the cart at once, and everything you need to build this first AK, this is the starting AK to use, is all available from this trader. Now I will give you an option where if you do have another scope, like a hollow scope or something along those lines, maybe you found and got, I'll also give you an option where you can put that onto the AK2 and show you how to do that. So first things first, we want to go and grab the AKMN. Slide that over to your trading cart. Then we want to just scroll down slightly. We are going to need a magazine for this. I'm going to go with the AK-762, the $58 one. I'm going to slide that into the cart. I'm going to have about 3 of them. So we have 1 in the actual gun and then 2 spare. You don't really need more than that. When it comes to just the starting area, you're going to be able to keep getting ammo available, and you always have 2 extra magazines to deal with any AI needed. If you feel like you do need another one and you go through it, obviously add another one on there if you like, but I'm just going to go with 3. Scroll down a little bit more. We then now want to grab the AKM $8 gas block. Just inspect it for you so you can see how it looks like. AKM gas tube. Going to slot that into there. Scrolling over on the same line here, you then want to decide what foregrip you want. Now, the choices are going to be the RK0 or the RK4 are your best bets, and it's really basically up to you where you want to go with this. If you want a little bit more recoil control at plus 4%, you go with the RK0, but it does have 2 penalties. It has a negative to weapon handling, and also you lose arm stamina drain with using this one. If you go with the RK4, same price, you only lose 2% recoil control, but you then don't have any arm stamina drain, and you have plus 4 weapon handling. So I'm going to go with the RK4. I'm going to scroll that into the old cart here. Moving on over, we're then going to grab the red dot. This one you don't need any extra mount or anything. This comes with that. And so this is a 1 times scope. If you are wanting something at a higher scope, I will show you again other options to do so. But for now, just because we're going with the basic absolute lowest you can get, we're going to go with this scope. It's also pretty decent. Definitely does well in the starting area. Now, going down a bit more now, we're now going to have to grab the handguard. This is the AK RIS handguard at $69. Let's inspect it for you, and we'll drag that over there too. Now, on the same line here, this is where the options come in. If you wanted a bigger scope, right? So say if you didn't want the EKP Cobra red dot scope, maybe you didn't like it, there is for $101 the BPO2 side mount. You just pop that onto the gun, and then you can put on any type of scope you'd like your hollow, and another scope I like to use from Gunny level 2. So if you do have other scopes available, ones with zoom, if you get the BPO2 mount, put that on there instead of the EKP Cobra sight, it does the same thing. All right, so that's one of your options there. Now, moving down, we now need to grab the MOE AK pistol grip. We need the pistol grip. We're going to drag that over there now. Scrolling down a little bit more on the next one, we've got the MOE AK stock. We're going to need this. Slog that over there. And then last but not least, we need these two here, which is the PBS-01 silencer. You can scroll that over there like so. And you have the AK dust cover for 123. I'm going to then bang that over there. Now, when it comes to the dust cover, you don't need it. You don't necessarily need it. It just makes the gun look a little bit better in terms of just visually. But you can remove it if you want to. It's not really going to affect it too much. But you can. I would mostly put the dust cover on there. So this is the overall, the whole lot we need. All available again through Artisan. Comes to 1.7k, so less than 2k for the gun, and it's a very, very good gun. So we're going to click trade because we're going to be happy with that. I am also going to buy the BP02 mate just to show you how you do that if you wanted to go around the other route. So I'm going to pop that over there too, and then now we're going to head over to character. So to build the gun, you can just find a space in your locker, anywhere where it's a good load of space free. But if you haven't got the space, and sometimes it is a bit glitchy, what I would advise doing is just dragging the AK over to the backpack, just like so. You can place it in here, and it does the same type of thing. You can build on it just like you would inside your locker. So let's start off and add a few things. Let's add the gas block for the start. Slide that over. We're then going to add the handguard. Slide that over. We're going to add the MOE AK stock and slide that over. Then we're going to add the MOE AK grip. Slide that over. We're going to add the RK4 over to now. So it's now starting to look a lot better now. We're going to add the silencer over to here. We're going to now add the dust cover over onto it. And this, we're going to add the little red dot sight. Now, when it comes to the magazines, you'll notice that it already has ammo in it, which is the ammo we're going to be using, which is the SP76 really cheap ammo. Isn't the best when it comes to armor penetration, but it does decent damage, and it will deal with most of the AI pretty easily, to be honest, in the starting area. And this is what I was using quite a lot at the time. The good thing about this ammo is you can find it off the AI. Most of the AI are using AKs or SKSs, which are using the 7.62 ammo, so you can keep on scrounging the ammo off the AI, not have to worry about running out of ammo, which is actually a negative with the M4 when it comes to the starting area. You have to actually keep buying M4 ammo and bringing it in. So I'm going to slot that also onto the AKM, and that is now made. You can see it's no longer red. That's ready to go and be used. So let's just put it over there, and we'll put these over so like so. And I'll just show you how that looks like in game. The overall final product, just like so. Let's just do a weapon spec. Alt V does that if you want to expect your gun. There we go. Overall, it's a really nice gun, and it shoots quite well. This is how the scope looks like. It isn't really too bad, to be honest. Like, it doesn't limit your view when you're looking through it, but it has quite a small red dot. So if you're like me and you got your dad eyes and you're squinting to see where that freaking red dot is, because I do struggle with that, my dad eyes can't see that properly, and I'll most probably miss every single shot. But if you're a youngster and you can see that, or you're fine with that yourself, this does pretty well. And this is in full auto. This is just pulling down on the mouse a little bit. I am able to control that pretty easily, just pulling down. I do play a lot of PUBG and Tarkov and things like that, so I'm quite used to recoil, but it's not too bad at all. And the other thing is, obviously, you can just tap this and it makes a really good gun in single fire too. All right, so very, very good gun at the start. Ammo is easily available to you. Now I'll just show you how it looks like with a different scope. All you need to do is you take off this red dot and you put on the mount instead. So you just put on the mount over it, and then you can choose any other type of scope. So let's see if we've got another scope. Yeah, so one of the scopes I like is the Spectre DR. You can get this from Gunny level 2 all the way at the bottom here. Just one here, Spectre. DR1 to 4. That's what I quite like using, and you can see that one now pops on there very nice and easy. The thing I like about the Spectre is it gives you both of both rolls. It has a 1x, which I can see a lot better because the kind of black cross on it, so it's a lot easier to figure out where I'm pointing this for 1x. And then you can also scroll up on your mouse, and you can also then go to 4x, so it's a lot easier to hit those headshots on the AI at further ranges. You can then obviously hold down Alt and then get that nice and steady to get those easy headshots. So that is the first gun for you, and it's a really pretty decent gun to use at the start of your game.